So today we're going to work on writing an equation in slope-intercept form when we're given a table of points. And now, one thing you need to remember is a table is just a bunch of coordinates. So it's just a bunch of points like we did last week when we found slope between 2 points. Biggest thing now is you have to pick your 2 points. So the first thing, step number 1, what you're going to do is you're going to write an equation in slope-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b. Step 2, what do we need in the end? Well, we need m equals, and we need b. We need to know what does m equal and what does b equal. So what we're going to do is we are going to find the slope between 2 points from this table. And I will work this out 2 ways for you. It does not matter which 2 points you pick. Biggest thing, what I'm going to do when I pick points, I usually pick the smallest ones that are completely positive. If there's one that has a 0, I sometimes pick it, and I try to avoid my negatives if I can. So I'm going to use 1, 1, and 2, 4. So to find slope, we plug into our formula, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now we need to remember, in an ordered pair, we have x, we have y, we have x, we have y. These are 1 because they come first. These are 2 because they're written second. So when I plug in, I have 4 minus 1 over 2 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. So I get a slope of 3. Now, I know there are some people that like to use the L method that Ms. Shook and I have shown you. So I'll stack my coordinates up and draw my L. So this side shows me 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1, and these 2 circle to the bottom, and I have 2 minus 1, which gives me 3 over 1, or 3. So either way that you solve for slope, you're going to get m equals 3. Step number 4 is we're going to pick 1 point from our table, and we're going to use our slope. So we're going to write out my equation, y equals mx plus b, and we've got to pick 1 point. Well, if I'm picking 1 point, point 1, 1 looks to be the easiest point to use. Remember, this is x and this is y. So I'm going to plug in 1 equals 3 times 1 plus b. 3 times 1 is just 3, so rewrite everything else. And we have 1 equals 3 plus b. So to solve for b, to get b by itself, the opposite of a positive 3 is negative 3. So if we subtract 3 on one side, you subtract 3 on both sides. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So negative 2 equals b. Your final step is always going to be plug it into your equation. So y equals, my slope is 3, x, and my b is negative 2. So your equation would be y equals 3x minus 2. Then we have one more example we're going to do together. So the first thing that we do is we've got to pick our points. Like I said, I like to use ones with zeros and positive numbers. So I'm going to choose 0, 4 and 4, 12. When I plug in, I get m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I plug in my numbers and I get 12 minus 4 over 4 minus 0. Slide it up so you can see it. 12 minus 4 is 8. 4 minus 0 is 4. 8 divided by 4 will simply be 2. If you prefer the L, 0, 4, 4, 12. And I'll just draw my L. And again, we'll have 12 minus 4, 4 minus 0. 8 over 4 is 2. Alright, so we gave you this table for a specific reason. If you will notice, we've talked about this several times. Anytime your x is 0 and you have a number for your y, that number for your y is your y-intercept. So that I don't actually have to plug in and solve this time. So I can write my equation and I will have y equals 2x, and then my b value is a positive 4. So my equation would be y equals 2x plus 4.